Hi, this is MJ Durkin. I'm excited to be bringing to you the real-time video prospecting workout system. This is one of our greatest products that we've ever developed. I'm very excited about it. It will help you to get your business and your opportunity in front of more people, guaranteed. Now, here's how it works. There will be a series of videos that you'll be able to watch as you get ready and as you're actually making your prospecting calls. So with the first one or two videos will actually get you ready to make calls, and then you're actually going to make the dials, you're going to punch the buttons on the phone, and you're going to make calls, you're going to leave voicemails, you're going to mix it up with some prospects. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come back and click on the next video in the series, and it's going to coach you through, give you some advice, give you some inspiration, keep you going to make the next calls. And you'll do this for about a 60-minute time period. This will allow you to get in a 60-minute workout on the phone so that you'll be able to prospect, set up appointments, get videos, get people to your webinars, whatever your preferred method of getting your business in front of your prospect is. So let's get started right now with, this is video number 1, talking about the list intensive. So I call this the list intensive because I want you to be clear about the way the list works. So first of all, one of the things you need to know is that it is very important that you have a handwritten list. Now, the way that you get a handwritten list is you go to mjdurkinseminars.com, you go to the free tools section, and at the free tools section, you can download a copy of the list. Now, if you're new in the business, you'll notice there's a number of different lists. There's a number of different lists that are available. If you're brand new in the business, I suggest you use the one that says Warm Market List. If you're a seasoned veteran of the business and you don't have a Warm Market List, you can easily get the one that says the List Individuals. What you'll notice on the list is a place for you to simply put their name, to put their location, and then to put their phone number. By the way, I've seen a few lists lately from people that have shown me their lists that do not have phone numbers next to them. It's not a real list until you put the phone numbers there. So remember that. You want to be looking to fill up your list with, and by the way, if you're new in the business, it's going to be a warm market list of your friends, relatives, neighbors, work associates, and people from all walks of life relating to the clubs that you belong to, your children's friends, so on and so forth. So it's a very expansive list. Now what I want you to do is I want you to make sure that you have at least 25 names and numbers written down as you get ready to make calls, to set up appointments, to show your opportunity to these people. I want you to remember that it is very, very important for you to write down everybody that you know. Brainstorm. What does brainstorm mean? It means a storm in your brain. It means you're just doing a dump of everybody that you know. Here's some tips. Look in your cell phone first and write everybody that's in your cell phone, write them down on your warm market list. Everybody that's on a church list, everybody, go right to Facebook. You've got 400 friends in Facebook, start writing their names, handwriting them on the list. My list holds 48 spaces. So if you fill that list up with 48 names, awesome. Put as many phone numbers as you can next to them. Find them, research them, however you need to find the numbers, and fill that list up. If you can do a second one, do a second one. If you can do a third one, do a third one. The more lists you have and the more prospects you have on a list, you'll feel stronger, you'll feel more powerful, and you'll make much better calls. Trust me, believe me on this one, it absolutely will work. Make sure it's a handwritten list. I typically use a felt tip marker to write the names and numbers down. I suggest you use something that's strong, that will really stand out at you. A Sharpie, a fine tip Sharpie or something like that is fine. I want you to, as you get ready to work with your list, I want you to look at the list before you get ready to make your dials, and I want you to be looking at those names and getting comfortable with them. A trick that you can do is if there's anybody that you're uncomfortable calling, put them on the front part of your list. Put them on the first or second page of your list. We call this your chicken list. These are typically people that make more money than you do, or you're afraid to typically call them because you think that somehow they're elevated above you in some way financially or socially or whatever. Don't worry about that, because the more that you're looking at the people on your list, the more it will just depersonalize those people, and you won't be afraid to call them. They'll just be a name on your list. So the way that you start your business is you always start by making a handwritten list. And if you've been in the business a while, or if you just signed up in your business yesterday, or even today, you need to get on the phone with your sponsor and have them help you work through the list and fill this list up with as many names and numbers as you can. Like I said, if you start a minimum of 25, that's awesome. If you go to 48, that's great. If you do a second list and a third list and a fourth list, it will make you feel incredibly powerful. Do not prejudge when you put these names down. Do not worry whether you think they need money. They will be interested in a business. I have asked multimillionaires this for years in network marketing. I've said to them, can you predict who will build this business and who will not? And they will tell you hands down, they couldn't do it. Even if they could bet money on it, they wouldn't do it, because they don't know who will be successful. If millionaires in this business can't do it, then I guarantee you can't do it either. So don't try to judge them. You want to keep in mind before you're getting ready to make your calls that your job is to simply get the business in front of them and let them see whatever version of the business your sponsor wants to show them. So whether it's to get them to send them a video, to get them to attend a webinar, to come to an open meeting, you want to have a personal meeting at their house and put a video in their video player, whether you want to meet them for coffee, whether you want to meet them after work and on the back of a tailgate, sketch out the plan or show them a flip chart, whatever it is. Ask your leader what is the best method for you to use, and then remember, when you're making these calls, your job is to simply get the opportunity in front of them. It is not to educate them. It is not to sell them over the phone. It is typically to get a physical representation of your opportunity in front of them. Don't have an over-the-fence conversation with them. Don't say, hey, I've got a business, want to know what you think about it. You're not taking a survey. You're simply looking to get an opportunity to show the business to them, and then we'll let God or the universe or the powers that be take care of the rest. Remember, this is critical. Your job when you're looking at your list and you're making your list and you're getting ready to punch buttons on a phone is to get the opportunity in front of as many of the people that are on that list as possible. So go to work on your list. Make sure you've got 25 on that list. And when your list is good and full, then click on the video number 2 and we'll get you ready to start making calls.